What kind of a PE multiple does a junior mining company deserve if it actually has some earnings anyway? Listen to Mickey Fulp and I discuss Ely Gold Royalties, which is a sponsor of Mickey's website.
So, Ely.
Ely Gold Royalties.
Yeah, that's how you say it?
Ely, Nevada.
That's
It's named after the town of Ely, which is a famous mining town, Ely, Nevada. That's where the old Robinson porphyry copper that First Quantum operates, and there was a smelter there, Kennecott Smelter in Ruth, Nevada. So this place has a history of mining. So it's Ely, Nevada.
Yeah. The amount of land they have on the books there. Wow.
Yeah, it's a company that I'm very happy to be a low-cost shareholder in.
Are they going to be spending any money themselves this year, do you think? Or
they're always spending money acquiring stuff. So
working it up themselves at all, though? Do they do any work, really? Or
not really.
Okay.
I mean, it's it's Jerry Bauman is the prospect generator.
It's funny that's
he's a prospector, geologist, landman, and I will argue he's if not the most successful, one of the handful of really successful guys that fit that kind of combo profession in Nevada.
Well, and to see somebody doing that in a public company is somewhat unique in my experience.
Yeah, I mean, there's been other guys that have vended all their properties to one company or the other more than once, and he's not the only successful one, but I like the business model. I like the fact that they run a tight ship. They project themselves, we'll see at the end of the year, to be cash flow positive this year.
Amazing,
with a projection of all-in costs, including holding costs and picking up new properties and vending properties, and money's coming in through option agreements or advanced smelter royalties, advanced net smelter royalties.
Yeah, those are a nice little feature to include for themselves.
They project themselves to be to spend $1 million this year and generate $2 million. So
that's not bad. That's
pretty good. That's a self-sustaining.
Yep, that's another one.
Prospect generator royalty model, although they're relatively new to the game, and but I like that company.
It's funny to think that I can ask you, are they going to do any work this year, and you can say no, and that's not a bad thing. How many juniors get criticized for not doing any work?
Well, do you mean are they going to put a drill rig on a property? God, I hope not, because that's not the business model. If they start drilling their own properties, they've bastardized what I view as a very good business model.
But it just speaks to the fact that it's so important to know what the business is about, whether it's an exploration company that needs a 5 to 7 year lifespan to make something happen, and
also this company I think is structured for the long term.
Yes.
But I hope it does not exist in long term, because I think that if they continue to be successful, they get taken out.
Yeah,
I think the real game here, with the ultimate game with Ely Gold Royalties, is they get taken out at some point by a bigger royalty company or a bigger, more well-established prospect generator. I know other companies that would buy them today. But they're not selling at the price the other guys are willing to offer yet.
No, of course. And if it's a new company and it's tightly held enough and everything's well organized, and if the deal's in hand, that's a great setup.
They're not gonna.
That's
they would not. They wouldn't be. Well, maybe they would be if a hostile takeover was made at the right price.
They may have to, according to their responsibility to shareholders and all.
They would do it. I mean, there's a target price here. And if that would be met. And I don't really know what is. I know the guys well enough to know that they have a number in mind that we would all walk away and say, man, I'm really glad I became a shareholder of that company at 10 cents.
Well, I wonder the history of those takeovers of prospect generators. That's such an interesting topic too, right? Like there's some examples of that a little bit, I think, over the last few years. I want to say Kiska Metals, I want to say Callanan Royalties, two examples that I know from the Sprott show in particular that don't exist anymore.
Right.
you know, they have interesting stories there,
and shareholders walked away going, wow, that was a good return. Now let's go find the next one that can do it.
Yeah. That's a niche, a very smart niche, right? The prospect generator target takeover target. I love it. Well, Mickey, we're just past the hour and a half mark here, so let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap this up.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks, Peter.
Goodbye.
Watch for a new alert from Mickey Fulp coming soon as he travels to the Ely Gold Royalties AGM and other events for shareholders this week. Visit Mickey's website, www.goldgeologist.com, to sign up for his free newsletter, which provides early access to his Mercenary Musings. Make sure to sign up before he releases the next one on Ely Gold Royalties, as it's sure to be a good one.